Hi, I'm Eva Maria Hamilton, and I'm so glad you stopped by to watch this video. I'm the co-founder and co-CEO of TestLauncher. TestLauncher has been in business for 10 years, and we are celebrating that milestone with a book, Get to Know a CEO. And in this book, we talk about something that we do at TestLauncher. It's called Welcome to Watercooler Wednesday. And every Wednesday, we post a question or two to our employees to get them talking and having fun. Also, it helps us to work on our company culture, to exemplify the social skills, the communication skills that we want our employees to have, being friendly, being courteous, all that good stuff. So it's a very fun way to accomplish all of those goals, and we do it on Wednesday, which everyone calls hump day. So it's a very good break up to the week, and I know our employees look forward to it. And I'm just going to read a little bit from this book. This one is Get to Know a CEO with photos. We also have Get to Know a CEO, and this one doesn't have any photos in it. And of course, they're both available as ebooks as well. And hopefully the audiobook will be coming soon. And I would just like to share a little bit about why we are bringing this out into the world. Because again, TestLauncher has been doing this for so many years. We're celebrating our 10-year anniversary, and this has been going on almost as long as that. So here's just a little bit from the beginning of the book. So I just want to clarify that it says get to know a CEO. So obviously you're going to get to know me because this book has pictures and media from my own life. I answer pretty much every single question in here. At least I try to. And when I'm doing Watercooler Wednesday with our employees, I'm always telling them stuff about my life, asking them stuff about their lives, trying to get them talking to each other, that sort of thing. Of course, it depends week to week, but that is the overall thing that we're trying to do. The world can be so stressful, and this is just a nice, fun way to break up the week and also to bring the company together. A lot of our employees work remotely, so this gives them an area to go in and chat, and it's not in real time, so maybe they're not busy for a couple minutes here or a couple minutes there, and they can jump in. It doesn't have to be like a meeting in real time where you have to show up and blah, 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 it wrecks your day or whatever. You just pop in, pop out whenever you can, that sort of thing. So we'd love for you to either get the book and try it on your own at your own company, because it has been such a success at TestLauncher, or you can visit our website, welcometowatercoolerwednesday.com, and you can sign up for a 1-month free trial. So we'll get connected with you however you talk with your employees. Like if it's through Slack, that's what we're actually using right now at TestLauncher. And we will post there, and you can hire us to actually get your employees talking or whatnot, or you can just go for the option of us posting how you would see it in the book, pretty much, and get your employees talking, get you talking to your employees as well, get everyone to be friends, because I mean that is one of the best things at any company, is when you're working with your friends, because everyone hates working with strangers or by themselves completely. They want to be part of a team, and they want to be part of a great team. And when you put in Welcome to Watercooler Wednesday at your company, that really gives your employees the chance to know and to be part of that great team. So I'm just going to read this little excerpt from the beginning to give you an idea of Welcome to Watercooler Wednesday. So whether or not you're the CEO of a company, you are still the CEO of your own life. And hence, as the title of this book promises, not only will you get to know more about me by reading this book, you will also get to know a lot more about yourself. And of course, when you're answering all the questions, you're going to come up with like a ton of more questions too. And you're just going to find out so much about yourself. Like, things that you don't always think about. They come up and you're like, some of these questions, they take a really long time to answer because you have to really think about them. So obviously you're not spending your whole workday thinking about that, but they do sometimes give you pause to, gee, how would I answer that? Do I like coffee more than tea? I don't know. You have to answer that for yourself. But if you do manage a company, this book is a win-win because you can create an internal Welcome to Watercooler Wednesday for your employees and an external Welcome to Watercooler Wednesday to connect with customers, friends, and of course, future clients. So let me give you an example of a question that you would find in Welcome to Watercooler Wednesday, the book, Get to Know a CEO. Or if you sign up for a 1-month free trial or continue with us, this is a question that we would probably come to your company and ask you. So this one, we happened to do it, I think in February, I don't know what year, out at TestLauncher. And it says, it's Watercooler Wednesday. Hope everyone is having a great day. Can you believe it's February already? I can't. So today I thought we'd talk about quotes that inspire, encourage, and or motivate us. I love quotes, but I'll limit myself to 3. I can't wait to read yours. So here's the first quote, and it's by Zig Ziglar. Success means doing the best we can with what we have. Success is the doing, not the getting. In the trying, not the triumph. Success is a personal standard, reaching for the highest that is in us, becoming all that we can be. Wow, a lot to think about there. The next one is an unknown author. So this quote says, staying positive does not mean that things will turn out okay. Rather, it is knowing that you will be okay no matter how things turn out. And it always reminds me of that other quote about dancing in the rain. I don't know who that one is from, and I can't give you the exact quote, but I think you might have come across it. And the last one I put in was from John Lennon. When I was 5 years old, my mother always told me that happiness was the key to life. When I went to school, they asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I wrote down happy. They told me I didn't understand the assignment, and I told them they didn't understand life. So as you can see, the things that you can get into talking about with this are pretty endless, and it's just so much fun to see other people's favorite quotes, and when you ask other questions, such surprising answers, things you would never even think of. Sometimes I get surprised all the time with the way people answer things. I remember I asked one time what everybody's favorite pen color was, and I was just shocked that everyone was like, oh, black. And I was like, what? If I had to pick between black and blue, my choice would usually be blue, but I was out of the running there. So, but actually I like all the pen colors. I love using like red and orange and green and blue and all of them. Yeah, so maybe that's an author thing, I don't know. But anyway, back to the book. This is Get to Know a CEO, and this one has no photos. And this one over here, of course, it says with photos. So that's the one with photos. And of course, it's pretty much the same thing with the ebooks. One will say with photos, one will say without. So I would love for you to pick up the books, Get to Know a CEO, give it a try at your company, see if you like it. And if you think that might be too daunting for you, or you don't have anyone to run it, you don't have time to run it because CEOs are kind of busy, you can always hire us. Go to welcometowatercoolerwednesday.com, and we will come into your workplace, whether it's through Slack or whatever you like, and we will ask those questions to your employees. You can even hire us to spend some time chatting with your employees, trying to get them all to talk to each other, because that's very good especially if you have like people from different different departments and they don't really get involved with each other too much. You kind of want to get them to know each other, because like, how do you make a great team? How do you make a great company? You need to have people that know each other, that are friends with each other. You would not imagine how quickly communication can go and how much people will help each other because of Welcome to Watercooler Wednesday. Because as they have gotten to know each other and they feel comfortable with each other, even if they don't work in the same department, they're there to jump in and help you out because they remember, whatever they talked about, and you're a nice person and they're going to help you out now. So it's really, really so beneficial. And so we're giving you a 1-month free trial. So even if you get the book and you're like, hey, sure, try us out for a month, see how we do it. And then you can just continue on from there. That's one way to do it. Or you might find that, it's so economical that you just want to keep going with us. Maybe you like the posts that we give you because you can put them all over your social media. Of course, again, to get your customers, your future customers, and even your friends, talking about these questions because they get pretty interesting. And I just absolutely love that when I asked our employees if they wanted to contribute to the book, that they all, not all of them, but the people who wrote, because I didn't make it mandatory, of the people who wrote to talk about their experience with Watercooler Wednesday, it's so mimicked some of the things that I wanted and hoped that they had gotten from Watercooler Wednesday. So I was really excited about that. I can probably give you a quote from one of the employees if I can find one here quickly. They're all at the beginning of the book, and let me see what I got here. Got some good stuff here from our employees because we have some awesome employees at TestLauncher. So it's always great. Okay, so this one is from Mike, and he said, I look forward to Watercooler Wednesday. Brain teasers, favorite foods, best vacations, people who inspire. The topics presented each week are varied and always interesting. Watercooler Wednesday creates a space like a virtual break room where we can drop in and connect with our teammates, a place in our busy week to play, to converse, and to share. Watercooler Wednesday contributes to the culture we are building at TestLauncher. So that was like a really good summary. I was very proud of that. And so I hope you will either get the book, Get to Know a CEO. Of course, you can also get the book even if you decide to go to welcometowatercoolerwednesday.com and to give us a try. Again, the first month is free, so you have nothing really to lose. Just we'll get you connected and we will have some fun because again, the world can be very stressful, and having your employees looking forward to something, especially during the middle of the week, is something so great because then they look forward to it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they get to play around with it, and then Thursday, Friday, they're already looking forward to the weekend. So it's so much fun, and I hope you will give it a try and get your employees talking, get to know them, have some fun at your company, build your culture, enhance your employee morale, get everyone connected, work on communication skills, all that good stuff. It is all here, and we cannot wait to share it with you. Again, I'm Eva Maria Hamilton. This is Get to Know a CEO, and if you'd like to connect with us, check us out at welcometowatercoolerwednesday.com. And I won't even spend any time talking about TestLauncher, which is our 10-year anniversary this year. And of course, we do tons of testing. Any testing you need for your software companies, we are here for you. So get in touch, and I hope to talk to you soon. Have a great day.